I'm here to meet up with Mark's contact at the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, also known as NGC. Numismatics, aside from being fun to say, is the study or collecting of coins, metals, and paper money. And NGC is one of the world's foremost authorities on conserving and grading rare coins. Hey.
Hey, Josh, Dave, nice to meet you.
Dave, how are you?
Craig, nice to meet you.
Craig, nice to meet you as well. Okay, I have a lot of questions for you.
Okay.
So your customers are who? Dealers, collectors, crazy shipwreck hunters?
Exactly. So we go from our collectors all the way up to mints. U.S. mints, world mints, it's the whole gamut in between. We do it all.
And when we say that you're grading coins,
Right.
that means you're determining their quality?
That's true. First, we make sure, is the coin real? That's a basis. And then from there, yes, is the coin new? Is it worn? Does it have a scratch on it? And everything in between. We do a full evaluation on the coin.
And along with grading them, you're actually cleaning them. You're conserving the coins, right?
We'll take all the grease, all the grime off the surface and reveal the coin beneath.
Okay. Well, I brought you a few goodies today that I think might be on the more challenging side.
Great. Well, let's go to the lab.
To the lab. Let's do
All
it.
right.
Dave leads me to NGC's Conservation Lab, where they've examined everything the Blue Water Rose has pulled up from the Pulaski.
Right in here, Josh.
Okay.
Wow, look at this.
Hey.
Josh, this is Ryan. He's our chief lab tech.
Oh, yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to
And
meet you.
he's been working all this cool Pulaski stuff. Why don't we put on our safety glasses and gloves, and he can show us some neat stuff.
Sure.
So, this is all from the Pulaski?
Yes, it's all actually from the Pulaski. What we have here is a key.
My fingers aren't going to melt off here? in this?
No, this is very safe chemical that we use in the lab.
Look at that. What is it attached to?
I don't know. It looks like it could be a tag for something. Maybe it is what the key was for. Maybe it said it was some room or the boiler room, and
some
who
sort of
knew?
iron piece.
Yeah, some iron piece. Isn't that awesome?
It's amazing.
A lot of history in your hands.
Yeah. Okay, and?
This one was actually a wax seal they used to use.
Look at that. So this would be if you were sealing a letter or a document.
Correct. Right.
That's incredible.
This is actually a hair comb.
Wow. You know, sometimes it's not the gold and silver stuff, it's the little personal items.
Absolutely, yeah.
That really make you feel connected. That's beautiful. And this guy?
This is a pocket watch that was actually found in the wreck.
Oh, come on. That is crazy.
And Josh, if you carefully open that, you can notice the time.
11:05. That's the moment of the explosion?
Right.
The watch I'm holding is literally frozen in time, stopped forever at the exact moment the boilers exploded and the Pulaski sank, claiming the lives of nearly 130 passengers. And it actually sort of gives you chills. I mean, it's eerie. That's amazing. Artifacts like this tell a story, serving as a powerful reminder of the triumphs and the sins of the antebellum era, a history that generated tremendous wealth for a select few, a portion of which I've carried here for conservation and analysis.
Oh, this is really fantastic. You see this?
Did I see it? Are you kidding? I almost drowned. I was so excited.
Wow. Look at that, Ryan, huh? That's fantastic. So, there's a gold coin, maybe another one in here.
So what happens now, Ryan? How do we get from this to shiny coins?
All right. It's a multi-step process, but the first process is to put it in these solutions.
Okay. Ryan places the coins into a chemical bath. Over the course of days or even weeks, the solutions will gently eat away at the encrustation, revealing the coins beneath. All right, so obviously we're not going to stand here for 4 or 5 days and watch this bubble, but do you have a sense of what these coins are?
I do. I think I know what they are based on their size and shape and what's come off the Pulaski in the past.
Dave leads me into the grading room, where specialists evaluate currency ranging from ancient Rome to modern day. Let's talk about our coins, the ones from the Pulaski.
Okay.
What do you think they are?
I think actually they were probably these two coins we see right here,
And so these are Mexican 8 real coins.
which is like our silver dollar of the time. Correct?
And this one is actually from the Pulaski itself?
It certainly is.
And so today, what would the value be of something like this?
This is probably like $1,000 for that coin.
Wow. So if there are 5 or 6 silver coins attached to that spike,
Right.
just that one piece could be worth 5 or 6 grand.
Yeah, but don't forget, you also had the gold coin in there also.
Right. So what's that gold coin?
Well, let's take a look.
Next, Dave shows me a set of half-eagle gold coins, the same type he expects to find in the conglomerate from the wreck. We've got Liberty on there, 1836, the eagle on the back,
Right?
and
The
5D, $5.
$5 and United States of America.
And these also came off the Pulaski.
They did. And the remarkable part about this is they literally show hardly anything wrong with them.
Yeah.
In fact, they look like the day they were just minted. So to find coins of this beauty and this originality is rare, which seems kind of contradictory.
Right, because you've got all these rich folks on the ship. They're getting newly minted coins from
Correct.
the bank to take with them.
Right.
And then they get trapped after the shipwreck in the sand. Nobody ever touches them. They're like brand new.
Right.
Of the original 550,000 or so half-eagles the U.S. Treasury minted in 1836, only a few thousand survive. The Pulaski coins, which have been stashed in the Bank of the Atlantic for more than 180 years, are some of the best preserved examples on Earth. Could I spend this today, by the way?
You absolutely can.
That's legal tender.
It's legal tender still. And
I
it's
could walk into a
denominated.
store and that would be worth $5.
Correct. Not that you'd want to do that.
Right.
But walk into my store, okay?
Right. What's the finest of these 4 coins?
It's the last coin here.
May I?
Oh, yeah?
I mean, it looks brand new.
Right.
So this coin would be worth how much? 5 grand, 6 grand? 8 grand?
Probably 30 to 40,000.
This coin is worth $30,000 to $40,000.
It's in your hand. Correct.
Okay. I'm gonna put that right back there.
Okay.
There you go. That's insane. Just the idea that there could be hundreds of these coins still down in that wreckage.
Right.
You're just talking about astronomical amounts of money here.
Absolutely.
And the mother lode, chests of coins stored in the passenger cabins, have yet to be found. I receive word that the Blue Water Rose is about to return to our second sonar target. So I hurry back to Wilmington, where I then catch a ride out to sea. Several hours later, and more than 40 miles from the coast, I find Mark and Rodney anchoring the ship over the sonar hit. Somewhere below us are the unseen remains of a historic American shipwreck, not to mention a bounty of more than $20 million in gold and silver. Well, they're still out here. That's a good sign. How's it going, guys? I'm happy you're here.
So are we.
I'm 40 miles off the coast of North Carolina, searching for the remains of the Pulaski, a steamship that sank here in 1838.
Great to see you again,
Good to
Josh.
see you again. How you doing,
Hey, Josh,
Rodney?
How you doing, man?
How's it going out here?
Good. It's going great.
Turn your pockets out. What do you got in there?
I dumped it before you got here.
Of course you did.
Remember that really nice sonar hit we had?
Hell yeah.
That's where we are.
You haven't been down there yet.
No.
Whatever that is big.
Yeah.
When the Pulaski's boilers blew, the ship broke apart and scattered, creating a 3-mile debris field.
There she goes.
In the water. Using side-scan sonar, we were able to pinpoint 2 promising sites.
Oh, look at this. More coming
And
in.
it keeps going! Look at this! This second target is large enough to be a significant portion of the wreck, which has never been found. All right, cool. Let's do it. Let's get wet, guys. Come
All
on.
right.
While we suit up, Captain Rodney drops anchor. Rough seas are in the forecast, and he wants to make sure we don't drift too far off our target. Once we're geared up, we hit the water.
Josh to topside, do you read me?
Read you loud and clear.
All right, copy that. I'm headed down the line.
Roger that.
We're either 100 feet from history or an ocean full of nothing. With conditions deteriorating topside, the water is less clear below. We continue the descent, straining to see the bottom and hoping for any sign of wreckage.
Okay, the bottom is coming into view. Stand by.
Josh, how's it look down there?
Topside, we got debris down here. Huge pieces.
Is it part of the wreck?
It's metal for sure. It looks like, I don't know, it could be part of the engine maybe. It's definitely from the wreck.
As I close in on our target, it becomes clear that the object is man-made and that it's absolutely enormous.
It's part of the ship. It is a massive part of the ship. Yes, outstanding.
Can you make out anything specific?
Iron, metal everywhere. I think this is the engine, the whole engine area. Amazing.
That means we're probably in the center section.
This is a huge discovery. Prior to these scans, the exploded boiler was the only documented part of the wreck. Now, we know there's more here, much more. This may be the entire engine area and sections aft. We circle the hulking remains of rusted machinery that hasn't been seen since the 1800s.
There's debris everywhere.
Let's get as much on film as possible so we can review it.
We'll do our best. You got a big part of your shipwreck here, Mark. Absolutely incredible.
Swimming past the towering hunks of twisted metal, I'm awestruck by the scale. This wreck is a crucial piece of nautical history. Spanning 200 feet, the Pulaski was the most high-tech and luxurious vessel of its day, a marvel from the steam age.
Bring home some goodies, Josh.
I'll see what I can find.
Outstanding.
With limited bottom time and a storm brewing topside, we drop to the sand and begin to metal detect.
It's hot. A lot of iron around here.
Immediately, we start to get hits.
Not sure what we're getting.
And the Pulaski's treasures can't hide for long.
Wait, stop, stop, stop! What is that? That's gold! That's a coin! Woohoo! Yes! 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 We got a coin! Josh, the topside, do you read me?
Topside here.
Mark, I got a present down here for you.
Is it nice and shiny?
It sure is, man. We found a gold coin.
Yes, yes.
Unbelievable!
The gold coin is a U.S. piece from 1836. Face value, $5. Value today, depending on the condition, tens of thousands of dollars. We scour the area, searching for more. The salvage team manages to one-up the Crown Royal bag from our last dive with another special numismatic containment device, a sack with a $sign on it. The excitement is nearly enough to make me forget that I can't stay down here forever.
I am way out of bottom time. We gotta come up. We gotta go. Let's rock and roll.
We kick our fins toward the light and pull back from the extraordinary wreckage and treasures of the SS Pulaski. Our discovery of the Pulaski's keel section and the paddle wheel area is historic and will help reveal more lost details about her sinking. Topside, our coins are cataloged and added to the haul. These 2 gold coins, plus the materials I brought to the lab at NGC, tally nearly $100,000. In the days that follow, 33 more gold coins are discovered and nearly 100 silver coins. To date, the team has uncovered more than 700 coins, as well as haunting historic artifacts from the night of the explosion. As I journey home, I make one last stop, a quiet churchyard on South Carolina's Edisto Island. Here, a weathered obelisk stands in memory of parishioners who died aboard the Pulaski. Among them, a 15-year-old girl and an 11-year-old boy. It is the only real memorial to a nearly forgotten disaster that took the lives of so many. The coins recovered from the wreck have immense monetary value and were a heart-stopping thrill to uncover.
Oh, yes! Yes!
But the true value of the treasures here runs deeper. They are a snapshot of America as it stood at 11:05 p.m. on June 14, 1838. A nation so young that our minted currency was just emerging. And a place where vast wealth was forged in the furnace of human bondage. Missing from the ranks of those aboard are the unnamed servants and crew, enslaved people who sailed on an unwilling voyage. They died alongside some of the wealthiest citizens of the South as the ocean claimed the powerful and powerless alike. It has taken 180 years, but now both are being remembered.